easy, and free. Plus, it's sponsored by AARP, so you know they got your back.
Woohoo! Gnarly move, Dad.
Thanks, sweetie.
So wherever you are in your retirement savings journey, head to aceyourretirement.org and start chatting with Avo today. That's aceyourretirement.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
The viewpoint, statements, or beliefs expressed on the following program by the host, guests, or callers are not necessarily the opinions of OnSide Radio ownership, management, sponsors, website, or Inner Miami Marketing, LLC.
WLESPN. We've got all your sports.
We're live and local.
If you wake up early enough.
You're so bad, honey.
Tune us in, as long as you're not under a bridge.
Or under any power line.
Ain't it awful?
South Florida's choice for sports talk. OnSideRadio.com. Sports fans love a place with great food, cold drinks, and TVs everywhere. That's why sports fans love Sports Grill and their 7 amazing locations. Check out the Bird Road location at 11481 Southwest 40th Street in the back corner of the West Bird Shopping Center. Sports Grill is also now offering some great employment opportunities. All kinds of positions are now available from kitchen to hosting. Call for more information at 305-485-8845. From wraps to salads to amazingly delicious specialty dishes, Sports Grill is the home to the legendary special grilled wings. Since 1987, Sports Grill, good food, good drink, and good friends.
When protecting your family is your priority, there's nothing more important than the roof above the people you love. At OnSide Radio, we recommend Chase Roofing and Contracting. At chaseroofing.com, they care about the customer. Chase Roofing provides reliable roof installation and repair without the destruction to our environment. Chase Roofing is powered by Tamara, who is owner and operated for 18 years. chaseroofing.com is Google top rated and a AAA standing with the Better Business Bureau. Open 24/7. Call them today. Trust chaseroofing.com to fortify and protect what's most important to you, your family.
Hey, what's up? It's Toast, and I've been telling you guys all about my buddies over at B&T Windows and Doors. And some of you said, hey, listen, Toast, I'd love to get PGT custom windows and doors installed, but funds are a little tight right now. No problem, bro. Y Green. You can finance it with B&T Windows and Doors through Y Green, so you can still get your PGT custom windows and doors installed. And yeah, you're not going to have to put anything down. It's awesome. That's the way I got mine installed. Call B&T Windows and Doors today. They'll tell you all about Y Green and how to finance your windows. 954-233-0126. That's 954-233-0126.
When you're tired of watching the sun damage your furniture or raise your electric bill, it's time to do what we did here at OnSideRadio.com studio. Call A Shade Above Window Fashions in Davie and Sunrise. A Shade Above Window Fashions has a great selection of blackout shades to choose from. We can almost create a complete blackout for your bedroom or media room. Call them at 954-434-4774. That's 954-434-4774. Love the space you live in. A Shade Above Window Fashion.
OnSideRadio.com knows gamers need a home.
Can you dig it?
That's why for the next 60 seconds,
Can you count, suckers?
here's your OnSide Radio E-Report with Michael Christian.
Updates on games like FIFA and Madden probably won't be coming until late July. So EA Play Live, which is a big announcement series, a big digital series for EA, is scheduled for July 22nd. That is a little over a month after E3. And if you don't know what E3 is a huge gaming convention. They use it for a lot of gaming announcements, a lot of updates on things. Throughout the years, E3 has been the place to be when it comes to announcing the latest installment in your games or anything like that. And it looks like EA is deciding to skip that entirely. So any updates that you're looking for FIFA, Madden, Skate 4, anything like that, July 22nd seems to be your date.
Stay in touch in the world of gaming with the OnSide Radio E-Report. It's time for the fans to take over. OnSideRadio.com presents Miami sports music for the fans. The show dedicated to those who follow South Florida teams with a true passion. Here's your host, Stephen D.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D. Super excited to be hanging out with y'all today. Look, I can't get enough of this. We got a big holiday, Memorial Day coming up here. Or is it Memorial Day or Veterans Day? I can't remember. I always get the two mixed up. But no matter what, shout out to the veterans. because look, they done an amazing job going to work every day, defending our freedom. And that's why I'm wearing the camo stuff today from Miami Sports Music. I even had to put this on for you guys. I had to take care of y'all. So shout out to all the veterans, ones who have lost their lives, ones who, have defended this country. I really, really cannot thank you enough. Both of my parents are veterans. My grandfather served in 3 major wars in this country. So it means a lot to me. And I just want to say I love and I honor and I pray for everybody who's lost their lives and are out there defending our lives every day. So I just want to say big ups and thank you to everyone for that. All right. Without further ado, we got an amazing show lined up for you today, right? But what I do want to talk about first is I got to talk about Friday's roundtable here at OnSide Radio. And so today's roundtable is from OnSide Radio. What disappointed you most about the Heat loss last night? Is there someone to blame? Or was this team overrated coming off last year's bubble run? That is such a very hard and loaded question to ask. I want to say that they weren't overrated last year. I want them to be somebody who, is a contender year in, year out, especially in the Eastern Conference. Here's a reality. Jimmy Butler's great. But Jimmy Butler was held to under 20 points, I believe, last night. I think he had 19, if I'm correct. And you're just not going to win a game in the playoffs, playing the number 3 seed, mind you, when your star player can't even get 20-plus points. It's just not going to happen. Milwaukee shut us down, and they shut us down big. We didn't lose games 2 and 3 by a little. We lost games 2 and 3 by a lot. And, it's I don't know what to say. I think if Victor Oladipo was healthy, maybe you would have seen a different, standpoint from what is going to happen. But, we can play the what if game all day. So the reality is what we need to do is I would love to see Kawhi Leonard come in. I know that's the rumor out there that Kawhi could come down to South Beach. But if you put Kawhi Leonard on this team and you get Victor Oladipo here again, and you have Jimmy Butler and Bam and all these guys, Gorgon and Tyler Herro, bro, look out east. I think you got to remember, too, one other thing I want to add to it. Miami Heat had to play all the way to the finals, and there wasn't a long offseason. So essentially, Miami Heat almost got no offseason between 2 major seasons. So they're exhausted. So am I mad that they left, the NBA playoffs or are going to leave down 3-0? Because I don't see them coming back from it, by the way. Yes, I am. But the reality is, hey, they get a long offseason this time, and it's a much needed one. So rest up, get healthy. Let's come back next year, and let's take some names. And let's, I think next year will be a reality check of how good the Miami Heat really are. So all we can do is wait till next year. I don't blame anybody. I just blame, this is the reality of where we're at and having 2 seasons so close to each other because of COVID. So that's what I think is going on. That's my opinion of the roundtable. So now that that's over with, let's talk about some good news. The good news is this guy right here that I'm bringing on. Now, we might have an issue with him freezing up. So if that happens, we're going to get him back on because he just texted me. But that's all right. We're going to get him on. And I just want to make sure we're good. So without further ado, let me bring in the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Papa Pump. Papa, can you hear me?
What's up, Steven?
What's going on, man? Hey, look, if for some reason we end up not being able to, you get frozen up or anything, don't worry about it. Just if you need to hit the reset button, just let me know that you need to get on and off, and we'll make it happen, man. This is radio at its finest. We'll make it happen. Don't worry about that. First of all, welcome, man. Welcome to the show. Papa actually, so I was going to do a show just like this on my network. And Papa and I actually recorded one episode of it. He was going to be my first guest. And this ended up coming about with OnSide Radio, and I'm very happy that it did. So my first priority was to try to get Big Papa up here as quick as I could. And we've been talking, and this was a last-minute thing today, but I think divine intervention. God always seems to work out when you need him the most, right? And so it was always a good thing. I hit up Papa, and Papa's like, "Yeah, I can do it. Don't worry about it." So, Papa, I appreciate you coming on today, man.
Man, no problem, man. Anytime, bro. If this don't work right, man, we're running again. There's no pressure.
That's right, man. All right. I want to remind everybody, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to OnSide Radio, because we can't grow without you. And look, man, I need those likes, man. Help me out. Smash that like button. Pancake that thing. Pancake like this guy right here, who's going to be pancaking quarterbacks this coming up season. Happy birthday to Jalen Phillips. Today's his birthday, so I want to give a happy birthday. I know you're excited about that, Papa. I know you're excited about that. Don't lie. I wouldn't be mad if the Dolphins came up with their own version of the turnover chain with him. So I think it would definitely be pretty awesome. Look, man, let's get in the DeLorean. Let's hit 88 miles an hour. Let's go back in time. Let's go back to the future, bro. Let's start from the beginning, man. Tell me your first recollection of becoming a Miami Dolphins fan.
Oh my God, man. I mean, I've been a Dolphin fan since birth, I could say, bro. I mean, that's all I ever knew. Yeah, I came out, a true Dolphin fan. I mean, it was a family, our family, like, we're Dolphin fans. So we always rep our home team. And, I mean, I grew up down the street from the training facility. So, I mean, I'm talking like I can throw a rock to the training facility. That's how close I stayed.
Which training facility? Man, the old one, right? The old training facility, right?
College. That was Biscayne College, not Davie. We're talking about Biscayne College. Most people don't know Biscayne. They don't know about
unless it's in a Drake or a Lil Wayne lyric. Shout out to Biscayne. That's the only time
Exactly. And that's where it all started at Biscayne College. I'm part of that, bro. I mean, I have a lot of memories over there, a lot of beatings too. Yeah, because I wasn't supposed to go, but I still went.
So how old were you that you were sneaking out of the house to go see? What year was this? Who was on the team? Do you remember who was on the team then?
William Shaman, AJ Dewey.
Wow.
Bob Bauer.
You're going back. You're
man.
No. You're dropping some knowledge. So you went to Biscayne. Shoot, these are like the golden years of Shula. These are, and you fell in love with them, seeing them every summer in training camp. That must have been pretty cool.
Cool. Man, that was the best thing. I mean, best.
So you go to training camp, you're watching this thing. When was the first time you went to the Orange Bowl?
Oh man. The first time I went, bro, I mean, I was about, I want to say approximately about 10. I'll say 10. And
you're 10 years old. Do you remember the game? Do you remember anything about it?
Yeah. Bro, all I can tell you I can remember is that stadium was rocking. No, literally like shaking. Cause this me. Oh, like, man, this thing is like about to fall in. And I'm like, bro, that was the best stadium ever. I wish they never would have got rid of that stadium. I'm like, dude, with pieces of stuff falling from the people up above us, like stumping their feet, and it's like dropping down on us. Like the stadium was literally falling apart, bro.
Well, hey, look, man, the Hard Rock nowadays, I know it's not the old Orange Bowl, bro, but I mean, look, it's starting, after they did the renovations, man, I feel like the atmosphere is starting to get a little crazier than, like it used to be. You agree?
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. I mean, I just can't wait for this season to open up and, we get everybody back in there, man. And I'm so hyped.
Okay. So we started at Biscayne College. You're young. You're like 10 years old. You're getting whoopings for not coming home because you're sneaking out to go to the training facility. So at a young age, you are already being defiant because your love for the Miami Dolphins is just so strong. Like, I gotta go see. I gotta go see him. I need it in my life. And you remember going to the Orange Bowl? I mean, look, were there were there other kids around just as diehard as you back then? Because here's the thing. One of the things that's been tough as a Dolphins fan is trying to raise the next generation of Dolphin fans because they haven't been good in a very long time up until the last couple of years. And so,
right,
I have a 5 and 7 year old, and they love the Dolphins because their dad loves the Dolphins. But like, was there a lot of kids that were just diehard fans back then?
No. No, it wasn't. I'm gonna tell you right now, no. Like no other than I mean, I rode alone a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? We had a hole in the gate, and so we can slide through the gate and go watch the practice. And basically, when my friends went, they liked the Dolphins, but they weren't crazy like me. They weren't crazy like me. No, I wouldn't say
they weren't about to risk getting a butt whooping to go see them in training camp.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
All right, man. Well, look, we're coming up on the first commercial break, Big Papa. So what we're going to do right now is I'm just going to let everybody know. The first thing I did today is I talked about the roundtable, right? And so every day on OnSide Radio, our hosts sit down at roundtable to tackle the most important local and national sports headlines. The roundtable is podcasted daily. You can search OnSide Radio on all platforms. Subscribe, rate, and review to listen to all kinds of station segments. OnSideRadio.com is home for the South Florida sports fan. We're going to take a quick commercial break, Papa, and when we come back, we're going to talk about, growing up and like being a teenager and going to some games and eventually creating that diehard fandom as a young adult. And that's what we're going to talk about with you when we come back. So make sure you tune in right here. Don't go away. Hit that like button. We'll be right back with Miami sports music for the fans.
You're listening to the home for South Florida sports fans. OnSideRadio.com. Stephen D and Miami Sports Music for the Fans returns in just a few minutes. Get off the bench. Dial 888-441-4623. That's 888-441-4623. This is Miami Sports Music.
I'm Ryan Seacrest. First responders are people who stand for a greater purpose. They will be there for you when nobody else is, to help you, your family, your community. This is their selfless promise. This is their sworn duty to protect, to serve, to help. They put themselves in harm's way for us. They come to the rescue at times when we need them most. First responders are making enormous personal sacrifices to keep showing up for us and fighting the good fight. Nearly 70% of all firefighters are volunteers. That means when they get injured or quarantined, they may not have a way to pay their rent or keep their family safe and fed. No matter who you are or where you live, when you call 911 and ask for help, first responders show up. Now, let's show up for the people who show up for us every day and every night.
Go to firstrcf.org and make a difference today.
When you want a perfectly straight smile without braces, you can count on MoodyAsDental.com. A stunning smile is within reach. Learn more about Invisalign. Find out why so many trust the Moody Ass family. Dr. Moody Ass is an inventor and has several patents on innovative surgical instruments that are used around the world. Experience a family environment and trust on a worldwide level. From implants to crowns to a beautiful Invisalign smile. Call 305-821-0231. That's 305-821-0231. Or go to the website at MoodyAsDental.com.
He has an overbite that makes him look like a cartoon character, a slightly crooked eye, and an uncommonly wrinkly neck. In the right light, he can look a little like a garden gnome, and he'll wear a bow tie just because. Sure, you might call him a little quirky, but that's exactly what makes him so perfect. Tuna is a 3-year-old Chihuahua Dachshund mix with more than 700,000 followers on Instagram, and it all started because he was adopted. You can't buy a best friend like Tuna, but you can adopt one. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
This Inter Miami CF Minute is brought to you by Stout Bar and Grill in Oakland Park. With over 40 TVs, Stout is the home for soccer around the world and a great place to watch Inter Miami CF. Stout features Clonakilty whiskeys, the world's best Irish whiskey.
As Inter Miami are set to take on DC United this Saturday night at Drive Pink Stadium, they might have a couple of people coming back off injury that might make some changes to the starting 11. Nico Figal and Kelvin Leardom both seem to be a lot healthier and are in training, so they might be able to make their starts and bring some stability to the back line. Pizarro, who had a slight knock and didn't make the trip to Chicago, could enter the starting 11 as well, but I expect still to see Federico Higuain as the number 10. You'll obviously have Lewis Morgan out wide and Gonzalo Higuain up top, and the midfield will be run by the two, Matuidi and Gregory.
Keep up with the latest on La Rosa Negra by subscribing on most platforms. Search OnSide Radio. Welcome back to Miami Sports Music for the Fans. To talk to Stephen D, dial 888-441-4623. That's 888-441-4623. To reach out on the text line, it's 844-416-8123. That's 844-416-8123. Here's Stephen D on your home for South Florida sports fans around the world. OnSideRadio.com.
What is going on? It is your boy, Stephen D. I'm super excited to be hanging out with y'all on this Friday. Big holiday weekend coming up. Glad you guys are enjoying it with me. Right now, if you guys are in the chat, look, man, you guys are doing your thing in the chat. I see a lot of you guys, Cap for Life, D-Dub Dolphin Dialogue, Joe L. You guys are talking about Papa Pump and his hat and just how cool Papa is. What's up, Papa, man? You having a good time?
What's up, bro?
All right, man. Let's first of all, that is a hard hat. I do like that hat now that I'm looking at it, man. We're gonna have to get like a DWA one just like that and get you to rock that on a Sunday afternoon.
You already know. And no pressure. No pressure.
So look, man, here's the thing I want to get into in this segment. So when did you first start getting like season tickets, or when did you first start, putting your money into the team to make sure that you could see them as often as possible? And what were those teams like back then too?
Well, I started about 28 years ago. I became a season ticket holder. But me and the guy, we used to like split tickets. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were like go in on a ticket and like split, because he had to work and I had to work. So it was like, doing things like that. But and eventually I got the gig. Well, I'm off Saturdays and Sundays. The weekends was mine, and it was on and popping. You know what I mean? That was back years ago, 28 years ago, bro.
Where were you sitting? Do you remember? You were in the Orange Bowl.
I was up top. I was up top.
What was being up top like that at the Orange Bowl? Like, how were those seats? Could you see everything? How was the crowd?
Man. You wanted to get from up there because that thing be moving. That stadium rocks, bro. That stadium rocks. When I say literally rock, like rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, hey, that was an awesome place to be, bro. And then hold up. Joe Robbie Stadium. I got to get when we moved to Joe Robbie.
It's had 30 different names, Pop. I'm just saying.
Joe Robbie Stadium. I mean,
Shark
Heineken, Hennessy, Fruit Balloon. We
real quick, man. You know what's funny about that? So the New Orleans basketball arena, right? I remember going to New Orleans a few years ago, and I saw Smoothie King on the side of like the arena, and I'm like, that's not real. That can't be. They'll just name an arena or a stadium anything nowadays, bro. So when the Dolphins were like going through their stuff, it was like Landshark Stadium, Sun Life Stadium, Dolphin. Yep. I was like, come on, guys, just stick with a name. But I like Hard Rock. The Hard Rock it fits. Yeah. So I do like the Hard Rock.
I like that.
But the Orange Bowl never needed a name. The Orange Bowl was the Orange Bowl, bro. and it
that's
just
it.
didn't need that. So when did you like?
Hello?
When did you? Yeah. When did you start seeing? So my first recollection of superfans is Dolphin Danny, and he's the first one I can remember. Why do you say that?
Bro,
what's your reaction there?
Let me tell you about Dolphin Danny, man. I met Dolphin Danny, and he inspired me to be a fan of him. I go to the training facility. He's out there. He got a sombrero like hat on, his shorts, his little towel. I'm like, bro. I'm like, oh, who are you? Oh, I'm the #1 Dolphin. I'm like, bro, I'm like young, like 10, 11 years old. You're what? Dolphins too. I'm like, I'm the #1 fan too. It's like, no, see, I have my van. Show me Dolphins on it, all that stuff. Okay. So now I'm not able to get no vehicle. Yeah, I'm like, bro, this man was a super fan. I'm like, and he had me like sold. Like, for me to be the fan, I had to be like him. So he did inspire me to continue being the fan I am today.
Like that fan, like that guy?
That guy right there. That's him right there. Like that guy.
Dude, that truck is so like, I love that truck, bro. That truck is so, I feel like you've changed it a few different times though. Shout out to Metro Rap, who's been doing that.
Yeah, shout out to Metro Raps, man. Bruno, oh man, they do phenomenal work over there, bro. We got to give that shout out to Metro Raps because they do their thing. I mean, the Bruno over at Metro Raps, man, they're phenomenal. You need to take care of you. I mean, it's a family oriented. They take care of you. Period, hands down. As a matter of fact, that truck there is the one I just traded in during the pandemic. I traded that one in and got the one I have now. It's still a Dodge Ram, but it's a newer one. So I mean, I don't flip the wrap and everything. So it's orange and black, like camouflage. Yes.
All right. So Dolphin Danny inspired you.
Yes.
What were some of the big name Dolphin fans, I guess, similar to Danny, as you're like coming into the Orange Bowl, being a season ticket holder, like with the exception of Danny, who are some of the other first diehard Dolphin fans that you can remember?
Let me tell you something. It was Dolphin Danny by itself, bro. Wow. There was no one like him. I'm telling you straight up. If you like now, it's a whole bunch of them. You're talking about it's a slew of them. The Gorilla, I mean, bro, it's everything now. But back then, he stood alone by himself. I mean, he actually stood alone and stood out by himself, bro. I can't recall any other fan like Dolphin Danny. None.
Wow. Shout out to Dolphin Denny, man. R.I.P. Like he definitely did his thing. It's funny because Solo. That's why he started doing the music, was for the fans. And then you bring up a great point, because the deep end, which is where Solo's season tickets are, that's got the Gorillas. It's got Stripe. It's got Spartfin. It's got the Mad Hatter, Orange Tux guy. I know I'm missing so many people, but it's just so great.
You got Maniac, my boy Maniac over there. Maniac, well, Maniac moved to the side, but he's still in that area. And Paris Love, all those cats.
Paris Love, yep. I mean, and it's funny because the definition of super fan has changed too. Who were you saying?
Yeah. Yes, it did change. You're right.
It did, because you look at somebody like Paris Love. Paris Love, #1. Shout out to Paris. Shout out to Dolphins Nation 305 on the Facebook group. You guys got to check that out. But
shout out to me, boy.
And then you look at people like Allie, like Doll Freaky, and even like women are like they're shout out to Allie. I love Allie. She's my sister. But it's so. I just think if you think about it, Dolphin Denny created something that all of these fans, Finn Sticky. How am I going to forget Finn Sticky? Finn Sticky too.
Oh, Finn Sticky. Oh, you can't forget my dog Finn Sticky. My boy Finn Sticky, boy, and he be little. Oh, I love his fashion, coach. I love the fashion.
Well, what's funny is before I knew all these people, right? Before I knew them, like you and all these other guys, I always saw them on TV. And it's so cool now to kind of have a relationship with all of these fans, in some way, shape, or form. Whether some of them have a very close relationship, like Luke and Finn Sticky. Right. And then, others I'm getting to know more and more with each year as I attend more games and do more stuff. And then you also have people like Cameron from East 32 Tailgates. And, you got, the guys over at West 25. And, it's just.
Hold on. Shout out to my family, West 25 family. I love you. You already know. Power Pump, love West 25. I'm not taking anything East side, East 12 up. Y'all do y'all thing too. I'm gonna give y'all that shout out. West 25.
I'm not throwing up gang size. I'm throwing up West 25, baby.
Exactly. West 25 in the building.
I love it, man. I love it, bro. Okay, so we got a couple more minutes before we come up on the next break. Oh man, because I feel like we could do this all day. We got like 2 minutes. All right, real quick, in about 2 minutes, tell me about tailgates and how they've changed over the years from like back in the day, from Orange Bowl to how they are now.
Oh, it's more like a group thing now. It's more like a group. Everybody come together. See, everybody used to do their individual thing. Now everybody coming together. It's like, you know what I'm saying? The setup is one, and the music is better. The camaraderie, but it's like family. You know what I'm saying? It's way better than back then. Way better. But I wouldn't trade for nothing in the world, though, man. Back then, it was.
It's the best part of the Sunday afternoon. It is the best part of Sunday afternoon is doing the tailgate. And it doesn't matter if and look, don't get me wrong. I get hurt deep down in my feelings when the Dolphins lose. But I will say that going to Miami on a Sunday afternoon, even if they lose and you got a chance to go to a tailgate, it was a win because you're just hanging out with people that you love and and that's what it's all about, brother. All right. We got one more segment coming up. We're gonna wrap up, guys, a little bit early tonight. So we have one more long segment coming up. We're gonna do a long segment here after this commercial break, and then we're gonna be out for the night. So what we're gonna do in this one is we're gonna talk about Big Papa Pump and the legend that you have created, and moving down into the lower levels and coming on TV and just being doing all the stuff that you do for charities and stuff like that too. So I want to talk about that in the next segment. But I want to remind everybody, Saturdays from 1 to 3 p.m., baseball fans can go deep in the count with my man Alex Aguirre. I hope I said it right, Alex. I know you're listening. And Christian Chase. Catch the show that talks Marlins and all the big stories in the major leagues every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. Seam heads have a new home. Listen to Deep Into the Account exclusively on OnSide Radio.
You're listening to Miami sports music for the fans. To reach out to Stephen D, dial 888-441-4623. That's 888-441-4623. Miami sports music for the fans. The only show truly dedicated to the Miami fans.
Now that it's springtime, it's only getting hotter here in South Florida. Make sure your AC in your home or business is running smoothly by investing in a preventative maintenance plan from M&S Air Conditioning. And M&S is a Mitsubishi Diamond Elite contractor. When you purchase a new Mitsubishi electric mini split system, you'll get a 12-year warranty. Or install a high-efficiency polarized air filter in your AC unit that captures and destroys biological contaminants to improve air quality. M&S Air Conditioning have been providing prompt, honest, and reliable service for over 30 years. Schedule service or call to get more info on our preventative maintenance plans. Call 954-421-3680 or visit ac-florida.com.
WLESPN. We've got all your sports.
We're live and local.
If you wake up early enough.
You're so bad, honey.
Tune us in. As long as you're not under a bridge.
Or under any power line.
Ain't it awful?
South Florida's choice for sports talk. OnSideRadio.com.
Join the Inter Miami family in 2021 by becoming a 2021 season ticket member. Enjoy enhanced access benefits and pricing not available to general fans. Visit intermiamicf.com/tickets for more information.
There's no need to drive around South Florida wasting valuable time looking for a new or certified pre-owned Acura. Go to the #1 volume sales dealership in the Southeast United States. Craig Zinn's Acura of Pembroke Pines. Purchase with pace and space in a dealership tailored to your needs. From home buying to providing that personal touch. Contact the 2020 Satisfaction Award winner Craig Zinn's Acura of Pembroke Pines. 888-776-5123. That's 888-776-5123. Or visit them at 15601 Pines Boulevard in Pembroke Pines.
When you need your warehouse looking good while staying efficient, there's only one place to find the finest racks in the business. Pallet Rack City in Hialeah. 305-424-8547. That's 305-424-8547. Pallet Rack City is the company you need when you want your warehouse sporting the finest racks in the business. After all, who doesn't love a great rack? Pallet Rack City. 305-424-8547. That's 305-424-8547.
Inter Miami CF fans, join us at our new home this season for all away games as we broadcast live at Dangerous Minds Brewing Company, 1901 North Federal Highway in Pompano Beach. Join Big O and Alex Dono for the live pregame, halftime, and postgame shows while we watch the games. Enjoy meticulously brewed beer on site, delicious artisanal pizzas, live music, and giveaways. So, the new home for all Inter Miami road games is at Dangerous Minds Brewing Company at the Pompano City Mall, where they'll feature all the Inter Miami games. Follow them on Twitter at Dangerous Minds B and Facebook and Instagram at Dangerous Minds Brewing, and visit them at dangerousmindsbrewing.com.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Hey, it's Big O for EJD Construction, your custom home builder, additions and home remodeling. Our lives have changed. We're making our homes more of an oasis. Call the right place. Call the right people. Eric at EJD Construction for over 16 years. A-rated member of Angie's List and the Better Business Bureau. 305-433-4843. That's 305-433-4843 for EJDconstruction.com.
Fish fans, time to reel in the latest news in baseball with OnSideRadio.com's Marlins Minute. Here's Alex Aguirre.
The Marlins couldn't come up with late-game magic yesterday as they fell to the Phillies 3-2 and split the 4-game series against Philadelphia. Pablo Lopez had another quality start this season, going 7 innings, giving up only 2 runs and striking out 5. The Phillies picked up the go-ahead run in the top of the 9th on a fielder's choice when Yimi Garcia tried to turn an inning double play with runners on first and third. The lack of run support for Pablo has been an unfortunate trend this season, as the Marlins only had 4 hits all game. Miami's practically fielding a B squad at this point. Brian Anderson was sidelined in Game 3 of this series with a shoulder injury and is going to be on the IL, and now Miguel Rojas might have some time on the shelf, suffering a finger injury, sliding back into first base on a pickoff play. Things continue to roll on for Miami and not get any easier as they gear up for some interleague play against the Boston Red Sox tonight for a 3-game series. Cody Poteet will be on the mound for Miami. First pitch is at 7:10. Let's go Fish.
Keep up with the latest on the Miami Marlins by subscribing on most platforms by searching OnSide Radio. Let's get back to Miami sports music for the fans. You can send Stephen D a text at 844-416-8123. That's 844-416-8123. Here's Stephen D and Miami sports music for the fans.
What is going on? It is your boy, Stephen D. Super excited to be hanging out with y'all. We're going to do a last segment here. This is going to be our last segment of the day. So we're going to pull this one out just a little bit. So we got a few things I want to talk about. I want to remind everybody to make sure this week, if you have not heard or you missed any of the episodes here, you guys go look above. You guys can download this show. You guys can go to YouTube, check all the former episodes out. Also, you can guys go to OnSide Radio, search For the Fans, Miami Sports Music for the Fans, or OnSide Radio, wherever it is you get your podcast from, because we've had some amazing podcasts this week, and we're capping it off with an exclamation point this afternoon with my main man, Big Papa Pump. Papa, what's up, brother?
I'm good, my brother, Steven. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm enjoying this, man.
I love
really enjoying this.
Man.
Appreciate
having
me
doing this. Hey, man, you're the man, man. I go with you, big guy. All right, so real quick, man, let's dive right into it, man. Like, you have made a name for yourself. You've been on the news. You've been on Dolphins Daily. You've even cloned yourself on Dolphins Daily. I mean, you've done a lot of different things, bro. And you are one of the main staples when it comes to fans that people want to see. People are used to seeing this, you hitting the cranking when the Dolphins are in that fourth quarter, making that drive.
Crank it up. Let's go, baby. We got to crank it up.
I mean, I've seen you for years do it, bro. And I know that when I see that, it's time to get pumped. Even at my house, I'm like, let's go, Big Papa Pump. Yeah, baby. Dude, I'm telling you, that's how hyped I get when I'm at my house watching games. So how did that come about?
Supposed to be, man.
Yeah, tell me how that kind of came about. You moving down to the lower level and Big Papa Pump. How did all that come about?
Oh, let me tell you how Big Papa Pump became Big Papa Pump. I was at the game just cheering for my Dolphins, and they put my name up. They put not my name. They put this name, Big Papa Pump, under the screen, and they had me, getting hype. And so, therefore, the rest was history. It took me out actually about 4.5 hours to leave the stadium. I was signing autographs. But can you imagine? I'm signing autographs. Don't know what I'm gonna be putting on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I know very well about getting out of the stadium 4.5 hours. Remember, I'm with Solo D. It takes about 4.5 hours to get anywhere with Solo at a Dolphins event.
Okay, you already know. So, and I'm like, dude, and I like to give a shout out to Jeff Griffin for the Miami Dolphins, man. Phenomenal dude, man. I appreciate everything you've done for me. I mean, you didn't meant for this to happen. You know, God played a part in all this and made this pump a legend, as they say. You know, I don't claim that, but they say I'm a legend. I just take what they give me,
brother. You are most definitely a legend. So keep on going. Go tell your story. I don't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. And then, I was actually started sitting up top, in the top seat. And then I wanted thing to sit down low. Something they had where you go sit down low, and I sat down low, and I never went back up. I said, dude, I can't go back up there. I mean, this is where it's at. I'm talking to the players, they're responding. I'm like, dude, I mean, I said I can't go back up there. I have to stay down here. So I went to ticket up, and we made it happen, man. And I've been down ever since, bro.
So Big Papa Pump's legend kind of started, just randomly with them putting you up on the screen. And then next thing I know, as a fan, and I've been watching for years from afar from different states and away, I can remember seeing you like on TV on like Monday Night Football games and primetime games, bro. Like the camera always went to you. It did not matter if the game was on the line and they were doing a shot to fans, they were going to you. And so you just automatically got that love. So like, when did you start like getting asked to go to like events and stuff like that? Because, I know that was something that also kind of came in a roundabout way. Just people, hey, you're a good guy. Why don't you come? People know who you are. You'd be great at these events.
Right. And let me give a shout out to my other boy, my other brother, Doug Ford. You know what I'm saying? Doug Ford, I mean, dude, phenomenal dude, bro. I mean, real cool dude. I love him like he's my brother. And I mean, he done so much for me, far as me being Papa Pump, the guidance. Okay, Pump, we're going to go over here, we're going over there. And, you know, and people was contacting him to book me. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was all good, man. You know, and I would fly like Cincinnati. We do a Halloween. It was Halloween night. We were playing in Cincinnati. And I host the costume, the party and all that. I mean, it's this thing. And it's so much thing people call me to do. And my thing is, I turn no one, you know what I'm saying? I would turn one down no matter what's going on. I mean, dinner, playing with the wife. I love my wife, Dev. I appreciate her. I mean, she deals with so much, bro. You wouldn't
She
even
puts
know.
up with you.
Even
She puts up with you.
Hey, bro, even this show tonight, we're supposed to go to dinner, but I say, hold up.
Oh, see, now you making me look bad tonight. So I don't need your wife yelling at me.
You're not looking bad.
Hey, I don't want that smoke from her. I don't want that smoke. All right.
No, it ain't no smoke. It ain't no smoke. But I'm just telling you. I mean, dude. I mean, it's like it's the heart, dude. Appreciate everything, and that's my way of giving back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm nothing without the fans. You know,
bro. You mean so much to so many fans. So. You know, obviously Solo D has done the music videos, and I don't have it loaded up, and I wish I did. I'll post it on my social media sometime this weekend. But you had your own little rap video back in the day too for the Dolphins stuff with Dolphins fans. How did that come about?
Yes,
that was right
my
before
brother,
Solo came into the picture.
Yeah, my homeboy, Country Boy G, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? He came and said, "Man, why don't we do a rap song with and we did a rap video, and my boy Tommy, who's affiliated with Metro Raps, shot the video footage. I'm like, dude, it was all nice, man. I just been blessed, bro. I mean, everything is a blessing. And when you talking about when you love doing something, it's not work. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is not work, man. Because this is what I love doing.
Dude, I was, you know, obviously doing 2 shows 5 days a week in the morning and the afternoon. It takes a toll on you. But for the first time in my life, bro, feel like this is where I'm supposed to be at. This is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And I love doing it for the fans because I am one. And so I get that sentiment, dude. Like, it doesn't, like, when I'm in my, like, look, I'm talking to you about the Dolphins. Life doesn't get better. It really doesn't. And so, you know, that's the way I look at it, man. And like being in the chat room with guys like Cap for Life or Flipside Fishing or Dwayne D-Dub or just so many different people that are in the chat room tonight. Live at the Doghouse. I think JD's in the building. JD the boss. Shout out
boss.
to JD.
That's my brother, the boss.
The boss.
Shout out to the
I said I love you, JD.
Yeah, shout out to JD.
Yeah, man. Look, there's so many different people that support the show and support the brand, and it's because of you guys that I get to do stuff like this with Big Papa Pump. So, all right, Papa. Look, man, we're coming up at the end here. What do you got planned in store for this year? Is there anything big you got coming up, like for this year, or like you're just happy fans are back? We're going to be tailgating again. We're going to try to be getting things a little back to normal or as much as possible. I'm stoked, just about seeing everybody all over again.
Okay, people asking me about the Tampa game. You know, I mean, I'm working on the Tampa game, but when I try to do stuff, I try to make it right, man. And I want it 100. Everybody enjoy themselves, I mean, and I've got noticed that the Tampa is not allowing tailgating the stadium as of yet. Early, we talking about all the way to October 10th. You know what I'm saying? So we still got for that to change. But what I'm doing now, I'm setting up a venue outside of the stadium. It's down the street. It's like a mile and a half. It's almost like when you're here, we at Hooters and we take that ride down to the stadium. It's like that. So I have a place that we can have a tailgate, And my thing is I'm trying to put things together before I, post anything and let anybody know, because I don't want to be, hold up, fellas, things change. But only change I want to have is we're able to tailgate at the stadium. You know what I'm saying? That's the only change I'm looking for.
Definitely.
So once I
All right, man.
find out everything, I got
You'll let me know, and I'll post it everywhere. You know I will. I got 2 shows. I ain't got no problem talking about it, man. I will make it happen. All right, man. Look, I, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you taking time. Tell your wife I owe her. I love her for allowing you to take the time. Hopefully she doesn't kill you or me, but I appreciate it, bro. And for speaking with me tonight, man. I honestly, man, I don't have no problem saying this. I love you, brother. Like, you are one of the best people that I know and doing what I've done. And you've been so supportive of Solo D and DWA and Miami sports music for so long. And I'm just so glad to call you not only, a Dolphins Finlaw, but a friend too. So I appreciate that.
Exactly.
Man.
I love you too, bro. I love you too, man. I love all y'all out there. I love all the Dog fans. Man, keep doing what you're doing. Keep supporting. And my cousin, I was going to give a shout out. Lynn Bowden Jr. That's family right there. No, that's family for real. I was getting a shout out to him, bro. Because we gonna do big things this year. We turning over that. We turning over. Last year was a rookie, boy. Now your season now. It's about to go down. I'm telling you. Watch that number 6. Watch that number 6.
All right, man. I got you, big guy. All right, people. I appreciate you guys watching the show today. If you missed any of the show, make sure you guys go download it. You can download it wherever it is you get podcasts. I would love for you to retweet, reshare, and like the YouTube videos and post that everywhere that you can. Remember to check out my morning show on Miami Sports Music from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. We go into the overtime a lot, which is great. Monday morning show, I'm going to have Jamie Bahamas from 305sports.net, and I'm also going to have Doug Smith from Doug Smith Show. So, and Jamie's also with us. He's our media director at Miami Sports Music. So it's going to be a good time on Monday morning. Make sure you check that out. And I got a lot of cool stuff in store next week for the fans. You guys are going to love what I have in store next week. So make sure you like, subscribe. I love you. I appreciate you. Papa, I love you and I appreciate you. And we'll see you next time right here on Miami Sports Music for the fans.
You're listening to the flagship station of Inter Miami CF, OnSideRadio.com. Follow us on social media at OnSide Radio.
Hey, it's Big O for EJD Construction, your custom home builder, additions and home remodeling. Our lives have